First of all, I would like to pay my respect to His Excellency Dr. Dedbarom, Vice President of International University, management team, judges, lecturers, staff, and everybody presenting here. My name is Soksirai Watana. I am a Year 2 student at International University, majoring in Bachelor of English. Today, I am very excited to be here and talk about the topic of stress management. Before I move too deep in the topic, I would like to ask all of you one question. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt overwhelmed by the demand of your daily life? Do you find yourself struggling to meet the deadline? Or feeling like there are simply not enough hours in a day? If so, you are likely to be stressed. Stress is something that can affect all of us at some point in our life, and it can occur in different ways. It can from anxiety to physical symptoms such as headache or muscle tension. You know that stress can have a negative impact in our life. It can lead to chronic disease problem, issues, and also sometimes can be, or it can be more dangerous than lead some people to do the suicide. It's very dangerous, but I have a good news for all of you because we have the stress management, our stress, and lead us to live in a happier life. So today I would like to raise up tips in order to manage stress. All of you to live in joyful, peaceful, and more happier life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in and explore the tips that we can manage our stress. The first tip is about identifying the source of stress. Effective stress management start by identifying the source of stress in our life. You know that the major stress can be easy to identify or recognize. The chronic stress in our life is difficult to recognize. However, you need to look closely into your attitude and issues, keeping a journal stress, write what causes your stress, what you feel physically and emotionally, what you do to make yourself feel better, and what you act in response. By doing this, you can improve your stress management and help you to know what the real meaning of your stress, and you can better deal with it. And not that's all. You need to remember that you need to take the responsibility in your own role in creating, maintaining the stress in your life. Let me move to the second tip in stress management. Talk about prioritize self-care. In order to increase resistance to stress, a healthy body is very important and better prepared to cope with stress. You need to maintain your balance in your life. You need to make sure and mindful what you eat. You need to eat balanced through all the day in order to have a better and healthier body. On the other hand, you need to remember that cigarette, alcohol, or some drug can make reduce some stress, but it may lead more worse situation in the long run. So it's the best to avoid using some this thing to release your stress. So, ladies and gentlemen, please take care of yourself in order to release and avoid some stress. Ladies and gentlemen, let me move to the second tip that we can deal with our stress. Is talking about practicing time management skill. As you all know that time management skill have a lot of benefit and can help us to prioritize our work and release from stress. And we can make a schedule about what we are doing. We need to manage our time effectively. And you need to break your life project into a smaller piece of manageable stuff, and you can share your work to your member team if possible. You don't need to manage all the stuff that is unnecessary. You need to let some of unnecessary stress go in order to be free. it is important to practice time management skill because when you can meet all your deadline, it's like less need to be stressed because you have done good in every step in your work. So it's really important to practice time management in your life in order to avoid and dealing with stress. Ladies and gentlemen, let me move to the fourth tip. It's talking about seeking for help. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be embarrassed or don't be shy for asking for help if you need it. Seek to your friend, your family, or a mental health professor for help if you don't know what to do or dealing with your stress. You can't be alone and stay alone in your room. You just need to go out. You need to speak with your friend or family about your stress, about what you stress, and need to find the solution. Don't feel like if I'm stressed, what I was stressed, what caused I stress. Maybe some people look down on me or say that I'm very weak. It's okay if the person worry about you and care about you. They will appreciate your and not just all. It can strengthen your relationship with that other person too. I know that it is not possible to all of you to have your friend, your family, and someone to nearby you when you need it. But remember that having a good relationship with other people is very important to all of us in order to challenge this in our life. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, let's move to the fifth tip that we can deal with stress. It's talking about learning to release stress in the moment. I know that sometimes we face something that we don't like and feel stressed immediately. So it's important to learn a technique and tip to release our stress in the moment. This very easy way that we can do is taking a deep breath and looking to our sense, like what we see, what we taste, what we touch, or what we hear. You can look at your favorite photo of your family. You can look at some video that you like, or some of teenager maybe like K-pop idol. So when you stress, just look at their face, your idol. It may make you release some level of stress. Not at all. You can hug your friend or your pet in order to release stress. It's very, very easy and something that you need to know to release your stress is taking a deep breath. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to try with me? Take in a deep breath and release it out can make you to feel more relaxed. And in conclusion, stress is a part of our life, but how we manage it can make it all the different. We need to know that we cannot avoid the stress, but we can have the strategy to deal with them and improve ourselves and our well-being also. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to improve stress management by identify the source of stress, prioritize self-care, practicing time management, seek for help, and the last one is learn to release stress in the minute. Ladies and gentlemen, let's prioritize our mental health and live in the happier and healthier life. Thank you for your attention.